Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an ARL V39. It's a Tier 6 French tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of Steps Encounter and it's under the command of Elirox. Battle started. Okay. Well, this little tank destroyer was designed before the war and they were about to start production after the war started, but the fall of France meant that it was interrupted. Elirox is using the 90mm gun on this game. That's the top gun. The Tier 8 gun, I think it is. Or is it Tier 8, Tier 7? And it's got 240 Alpha. Now, his reload time is 7.12 seconds. And he's having a quick look across the field, see if he can catch anyone who's going to the cap from the south spawn. And, well, they've spotted somebody. A Hellcat. This is a Tier 6 game. There are Tier 4 tanks in it, so he's top tier. Oh, another one spotted. Below the horizon, so we can't hit that one. And we know that there was a Hellcat seen over there. Oh! Now, changing position again. I think the T-67 is calling for help because he may have encountered some of the enemy over there. Okay, we can't see anything. Yep. This tank destroyer borrows a lot from the Char B1. As you can see, shape-wise, it looks very similar, but it's not based on the Char B1 hull. It's actually based on parts that came from the Char B1, and of course that big machine gun turret on top of the tank is actually a glaring weak spot. That's the point to aim for if you're countering any one of these. It also does have well, a narrow field of fire. It's about 35 degrees, which makes it a bit difficult to handle, but apart from that, it's quite a good little tank. Of course, the French approved it for production. Oh, didn't get through the Wolverine's armor, which is surprising given the Wolverine does have rather poor armor. Should use the correct name for it, which is the M10. Not the French version, of course, though, the premium one, but oh, we got a hit straight away on that KV-1S. Right, auto aimed onto the KV-1. Gets a hit onto him as well, 232. Which is not bad because that is a high roll. Okay, he's been spotted. No, it's a low roll actually. Oh, he took out that M8A1. Went through the field of fire very, very quickly, but he's still got a snapshot into him. Oh, but he's taken around from the KV-1, and the KV-1's using the 122mm derp. So he needs to get behind cover quickly because that thing can do a lot of damage to a tank destroyer like this. Okay, he's gone unspotted. But the enemy is capping with 2. And the Wolverine's dead. Okay. I think he can use those wrecks a bit further on as cover whilst he attacks the enemy in the cap. Okay, Hetzer. Should be able to go straight through that. Yep. No problem whatsoever. It's really no match for a Tier 6 tank destroyer. There's the KV-1 again, the 122mm armed one. Gets it through the turret. 225. It's a low roll, but it counts. There's only 23 hit points left. He's a one shot. And he's gone. Okay, that's good. There's still 2 in the cap, though. And I think we can see one of them is a Matilda. Auto aiming onto the Covenanter. Didn't get it through. But the KV-2 takes out the Covenanter just like that. But he and the OI Experimental are still receiving fire. And the OI Experimental goes down. Ah, that's bad news. The OI was killed by an Su-76G FT. That's the Tier 4 Chinese tank destroyer, which can carry an 85mm gun. So he needs to be a bit wary here because that thing can probably punch through the frontal armor of this ARL. There's a Jagdpanzer. He's just gone into the cap. Puts one into him. 252, but he was using the bush mechanic, so the Jagdpanzer didn't see where he is. Now, you could use the wreck here of this T67 as cover from the... Oh, I was going to say use it as cover from the 76G FT, but he's decided he's going to go forward and put a round into that Matilda. And he was seen this time. Okay, so he's going to have to move. He's anticipating a round coming in from the south. Oh, we've got multiple targets. He takes out the T150. That's his second kill. There's the 76G FT up on the hill, auto-aimed onto him. Fires one in, but doesn't connect. Can he get another one in? Yeah, it's very sneaky, that 76G FT. Can't see the Matilda. He's behind the rock, but he's dead. Okay, there's only 4 left on the enemy team. It's that SU-76G FT and 3 Arty. So he might as well push now. There he is. Just came up top, and he's gone with 1 shot. That means just 3 Artys now, so everyone help themselves to the enemy Arty. It's an M44, a Gorilla, and a T82 HMC. Now, if I was in one of those Artys, I'd be headed this way to shotgun a few people. There's the Gorilla. Too far off at the moment, hiding amongst the rocks. There's the M44. Now he's doing exactly what I would have done. Approaching the cap to get some shotguns. He's got the 155mm gun. He can do it. Auto-aimed on. And he's out the game just like that. He must have taken some damage. The T-82's taken out. He's killed by the Lux, which just leaves the Gorilla. And we're not the closest. The Lux is the closest, but he's only got 3 hit points left. Now, will we get a part of this Gorilla? Oh, we fired on the move. Wasn't accurate, but let's see if we can do it this time. And yes! Gets the kill shot, wins the game. And he's got a Pascucci's as well. Does his victory dance. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Elirox in the ARL V39. He picked up a fighter badge, a sharpshooter, a fire for effect out of the minor badges. Out of the epic medals, he picked up a Pascucci's medal for killing 2 Arty, the M44 and the Gorilla. He got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that battle overall. And he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. Win 8 for that battle was 7,510, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. There you go, top of the table, 2,008 hit points of damage in that game. The next highest scorer was the Jagdpanzer 4, 1,367 for him, and then came the KV2 with 887. When it came to kills, he's got the top again, 5 kills. The next high scorer was the KV2 with 4, and after that it's the Marder 38T with 2, and the same Marder 38T on the enemy team with 2 kills. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's got the top in all 3 columns. 916 base experience points for Elirox, 738 goes for the KV2, and 498 goes for the Marder 38T. So let's have a look at detail. He fired 15 rounds, got 14 direct hits, 12 penetrations, damage of 2,008 hit points, of which 512 were at more than 300 meters. He received 3 hits. Only 1 was penetration, non-penetration rather, and 3 hits by way of splash damage. Well, actually, in actual fact, they were the shots from the KV1, who fired the 122mm rounds at him, and I think he did receive other hits from other players. Block damage of 160 hit points. Spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 12 of the enemy, killed 5 of them, and did 77 hit points of damage assist, and got 32 defense points whilst hitting enemies who were in the cap. On a free-to-play account, he earned 23,740 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he actually made a small loss of 1,363 credits. But he won't mind about that because that's only small change. He received 3 bonds, 1 for getting the high caliber, 1 for getting the Pascucci, and the other 1 for getting the Confederate. And he also picked up 916 base experience points, and there was no multipliers, so that's all he took away. But a very satisfactory round there. Ace tanker and 3 epic medals. Very nice indeed. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button. Thanks for watching.